Howdy, 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 and more howdy to you. Welcome to the Lady Walker Show. I am Lady Walker, yes, and for the record, I will declare and decree that everything is working out for my greatest good and only good lies before me. We have a fantastic show coming at you. Coach Gigi, founder of G and X Transformation, is here to tell us about an event that is coming up April the 14th, and she is going to tell us all about that and on how you can participate. But before we get to that, love, I want to share some pet peeves with you. I know you have some pet peeves too. I think all of us have some pet peeves, okay? And we just learn to live with it or do the best we can with it. Now, one of my pet peeves is when someone is blocking my mailbox. Let me tell you why. Because maybe for you, the mail carrier may run probably early in the morning. Sometimes they run in the evening. And for some of them, it may be like after 5 p.m. But nevertheless, after 5 p.m., okay, you may be able to park your car there. You know, sometimes you have neighbors and sometimes they have guests to come over and that guest will block the mailbox. And then what happened is the mail carrier or the mailman or the mailwoman, they will not stop, okay, because that car is blocking that mailbox. So that I may not get my mail. Not that I'm looking for bills, but they are going to come, but I'm looking for some money just in case God has blessed somebody to mail me some money, the snail mail kind of way. But I don't need your car blocking my mailbox. People, take heed that when you are visiting somebody else and that you do not block the next door neighbor or the neighbor's mailbox, because especially, Monday through Saturday at a certain time, just be mindful. Be mindful not to block someone else's mailbox at a certain time. At night, it may be okay because I don't think a mail carrier is running that time of the night, unless UPS, but then they're not delivering anything in the mailbox. But anywho, be mindful not to block someone's mailbox at a certain time of the day, because the mail carrier, more likely, I think I have seen it, is going to keep going. So that person or I may not get my mail that I may be looking for. Okay, another pet peeve of mine is when, and this happened, I have mentioned it before, and I said I was going to put up a sign. When they turn in your driveway, and it's not just one time, and of course, these people may not know that someone else has already done that today. And they come right in, instead of go down the street and make a U-turn or something. Just don't constantly turn in my driveway. And then there are some people who will turn in your driveway and you can be sitting right on the outside. They'll pull up like they're getting ready to get out, but instead they backing out. Okay, I understand they missed their turn off or I got something wrong, but at least have the dignity to go on down somewhere else and turn in somebody else's yard. No, I am not giving out my address, so you would know, well, which road, which driveway am I, pulling in and pulling out of. Stop turning in people's yard, and you are not visiting, but you are turning or whatever. Okay, you guys, y'all already know that a pet peeve of mine, I have mentioned this many times, and that deals with the hand washing. When you use the bathroom. When you use the toilet, whether a number 1 or a number 2, please wash your hands. A pet peeve is when someone doesn't wash their hands. They don't care. I mean, you ought to hear all the crazy reasons why some of them won't wash their hands. But I do applaud those who do. I applaud those people who do. They use the soap and they use the water. They don't just use the tips of their fingers. Let the water touch the tips. No, boo. The whole hand. The whole hand. But that's another pet peeve of mine, when someone uses the toilet whether they are doing the number one or the number two, and they fail to wash their hands, which is wrong as two left shoes. Another pet peeve of mine is when someone is driving behind me. No. Back that train up, Lady Walker. Okay. When someone is driving in front of me, or when a driver is in front of me and they are getting ready to make a turn, or they are getting ready to get out of one lane to get into another lane, and they fail to use their signal lights. All you got to do is take it up, take it down. If it's not working, there is like this kind of sign. Well, find out how to do it. Use your signal lights so that the person behind you would know that you are getting ready to turn or switch lanes, so that they can decrease their speed so that you would not get rammed in the back. How about that for some knowledge? And on that note, beloved, gotta take a break and gonna come back with Coach Gigi. Stick around. Welcome back, my beloved peeps. I am here with none other than Coach Gigi. Coach Gigi is the founder of G&X Transformation. She is a transformation and empowerment coach, a motivational speaker. She is an author. She has written many books, and she has an event that is coming up soon, and she is here to tell us about that. Welcome back, Coach Gigi.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
Well, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
You have a lot going on.
Yes.
I mean, you have written many books since the last time I interviewed you.
Right.
And now you're birthing more and more books, and you have, I don't know if you had G&X Transformation at that time.
I did, but it wasn't as it is now. I was just birthing it then, but God has really stepped in and it has grown.
And you have video blogs out there?
Yes, I'm on YouTube under my name, Gigi Gates, and I do live videos on Facebook, just motivation and encouraging, because my passion is to motivate and encourage the masses. God gave me that. I'm going to continue to do that. And between 15 and now, yeah, it's been plenty of times I wanted to throw in the towel.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. Wasn't nobody coming. I thought wasn't nobody listening. But I have to have a come to Jesus meeting.
Did you now?
He say, what did I tell you? I told you it's going to be fine. I need you to just do what I told you to do. And that's what I do. You
know what's so interesting? I listened to another lady who's out there carrying forth the word, and she encourages people as well from the standpoint that you are. And she said, especially out there on YouTube, she said at first she had like 40-something subscribers. And that's sort of, she felt just a little bit bad about that. And of course she had one of those come to Jesus kind of meeting. And over about a year or so, I mean, her subscriber just grew. But at first, it took a minute. But it grew when it started growing. It grew. And that's what I had to get to the point. It's going to grow. I just thought, okay, Gigi said she going to do this and everybody going to flock there. No, that's not the case. That's even not the case now, almost 3 years later. Really? And you expect the people that friends, and friends may be supporting you, but you expect, and I was telling one of my daughters yesterday, I said sometimes when we start out, in whatever endeavor that may be, we expect for family and friends to be there, but they're not always the one that would be there for you. It's usually people you just met, people that you don't even know. I mean, I just this past weekend, this past Sunday, was at church. We was taking pictures at church, and a young lady said, "I'm so glad to meet you." So I'm like, "What's your name?" And she told me, she said, "I follow you on Facebook." She said, "It encourages me when women of God are out there doing what God had told them to do." And we shared a few things, and that spoke volumes for me, for the simple fact we don't even know each other like that. Exactly. And you poured into me. She doesn't know it, but she poured into me,
And that just set me on fire once again. Okay, I have to continue. Because people always tell me, Gigi, people know you, you might not even know them.
That's true, and believe me, I have experienced that many a times. It's like, I don't know who's watching this show, but I'm so dedicated to doing this show, not like I'm getting paid doing it, but I am just dedicated. It's a passion of mine. I could have given up years ago, but I keep at it. Because every now and then I will be out and about and hear people tell me that they do watch the show.
Right, and that makes you feel good, okay. And then when somebody sees your passion and they want to help you push your passion through, oh, that's just so exciting to me.
And you know, Coach, we have those silent listeners or viewers that may not tell you or say anything, may not even subscribe to your channel or whatever, but yet they will tune in often to hear what you have to say. All they have to do is subscribe and hit like.
That's it. And it's just so, this journey has been, I've had some ups and downs, but I've had more ups than downs. And because I know that's what I love. I don't care where I am. I'm going to try to encourage you, motivate you. I can be going through I don't know what. But I can still manage to encourage the next person.
That's good. Now, what inspired you to even start out in that arena? I know it was a God idea, but like you said, there were many times you could have quit because of, you know.
I mean, I've always been a helper. I've always been one, if I see you down, it's going to be all right. Half the time I might not knew what I was talking about at the time, but it's just something that God instilled in me at an early age, because my mother used to tell me, you too nice.
Really?
And, oh yeah, she said, you too nice.
Let people run over you.
Yeah. And you know, I found that to be true later on in life after I got grown, but that still didn't stop me doing, because I've come to realize and understand, if I change my heart, I've changed what God trying to bless. So I have to maintain who I am. I can't let people change me. That's even in business. I can't let people change me. I have to continue to, number one, be humble. I practice humility daily. And people don't understand me. They can do and say anything, and I'm still sitting there smiling. Okay, God bless you. I mean, you don't understand me. So, and it used to bother me. Everybody doesn't think like me. Everybody wasn't raised like I was, so we're not gonna click. See, and I had to realize that. I used to think everybody was my friend.
Did you?
Everybody. Until they showed me different.
Who they really were.
Right.
You're not my friend.
Yeah. So I had to just really realize that, and I've come in contact with a lot of powerful women, business owners. I'm all about networking.
Me too.
I'm all about supporting the next person. If I can get there, I'll be there. If I can't, I'm there in spirit. I pray on through.
Well, you know what? You have been getting around. You have been taking forth messages to various places.
Right. And, you know, I'm just humble. I'm humbled that y'all want little old Gigi to come speak. Okay. So, and that's what, I mean, I've had speaking engagement in January, and the church's congregation asked me to come back. And that spoke volumes.
It did.
I was like, okay, I'm glad I'm helping somebody, and it's not in vain. Because if I help somebody, I had a supervisor tell me once, she said, you are your happiest when you helping somebody.
Wow.
And I have to admit, if I'm helping, whether it's the children at school, somebody in my neighborhood, wherever it is, if I can help you, that I feel pretty good about myself. So
G and X transformation is about?
It is, the core of it is moving forward. Okay. But the G and X is for Gigi and Xavier. Xavier is my daughter.
Oh, okay.
And that's just the name God gave me for the business. But the core of it is you're moving forward. Moving forward is more than just a seminar, because that's what God gave me in 15 for the seminars, but he's elevated so much more. And moving forward is forget about the past, the hurt, the disappointment, things you've done, things that somebody did to you. Forget about that. Your past is just that, it's your past. You cannot move forward if you keep looking back wondering, why I do that? Why they do that to me? Don't worry about that. God got you.
Amen.
He wants you to focus, have tunnel vision. If he has birthed something, put something down in you, he wants you to birth it. Can't nobody birth your dream but you.
Amen. Amen.
Everybody won't understand your dream.
Right.
And it's okay. That's how you know your lid is off the jar. Because everybody will not understand it. When you say, I'll give you a prime example. When I first started in 15, I was at work and I asked a coworker, I said, what you think about these business cards? What you need business cards for? And I thought, I stepped back.
Well, hold that thought for a moment, because this seems like it is going to get interesting.
Okay.
What you got those business cards for? On that note, beloved, we will be right back. Welcome back, beloved. I am with Coach Gigi. She is the founder of G&X Transformation. She is a transformation and empowerment coach, as well as an author and many other great things. So now you were talking about those business cards.
Right. My coworker said, what do you need business cards for? I said, well, I'm an author. I do speaking engagements. People don't do paper and pen anymore. So they need to have their credentials with them. So if someone wants to speak with me later on, I can pass them a card with my number, my website on it. And then I messed around and heard Steve Harvey. I was on his page and he said, that's where he said, this how you know when your lid is off the jar. Folks don't understand your dream. They don't, and that was a prime example for me. You didn't understand why I needed a business card, because I'm a business person. You can't conduct business without having some of those credentials you need. Your cards, it may be your website later on. You just have to be ready, because you never know when someone needs your services. So you have to be ready to have your credentials. Here you go. Here's my business card. You can contact me anytime. And that set me on fire, really. I was like, okay, everybody want to understand my dream. And from G&X Transformations, the Dream Networking was birthed. And DREAM is an acronym. D, that'll be different. R, realize what's inside of you. E, everybody want to understand your dream. A, always be true to you. M, make a difference.
Ooh, praise God. Wow.
And that's what I base my business on when I speak with people, whether it's a group of people or one-on-one. Don't let nobody steal your dream.
Now tell us about the many books that you have published.
Right now it's sitting at 7. The last one was, since I do vision board events, the last one is a vision board workbook. It takes you through step by step, biblically based, step by step, what you need to do. The first one is troubles come to make you strong on the way up to success. And that's true. Troubles will come. You can't waver. You have to have tunnel vision, as I say, because you're going to have a lot of darts thrown at you, a lot of obstacles, and it's going to be some distractions. But from those distractions, you're going to make some amazing things happen, because the devil wants you to fall for the distractions. But when you stand and you hold on to God's unchanging hand, you're going to fly right past the distractions. Then the second one is I made it. I made it. And that's basically talking about, I dealt with my weight there. I dealt with my relationship with my grandparents, memory of my grandparents. Both of them died in 2011. And the things that my relationship with God and my business and just making it through the depths of them. And then we have God did it. From prayers to blessings. Whatever I prayed for, God blessed it. from a bad marriage, the birth of my first book, bad relationship, the birth of my awesome daughter. She's 23. Okay. That's my partner. That's my go-to. That's my encourager. Because sometimes the encourager needs encouraging.
Right, exactly.
And she does that for me. I can be just getting ready for an event. I was like, Xavier, had nothing but one person registered. Mom, it's okay, it's okay. I said, well, tell me this. I said, why is it that other folks can just fly to other folks' events, but I can't get a handful to come to mine?
Isn't that something?
And she said, Mama, because you're not going to sugarcoat it. You're going to be real. I said, yeah, that's true. So that encouraged me all by itself then. And I have a few more books and all my books are based on following your dreams, just living your life to the fullest.
And we need that because there are so many people who are dreamless and so many people who have a dream, but they won't do anything to try to make that dream a reality because of various obstacles that they allow to stand in their way.
Right, and one of those is fear. Mm-hmm. Fear is the false evidence appearing real. Don't allow anyone to tell you you can't do it. That's not going to work. Because you're being fed in your ear, that is one thing that's telling you that maybe this is not going to work. And this is what I say on my lives and when I'm talking to people. Be an active participant in your dream coming to fruition and stop just sitting on the sideline waiting for it to happen. You got to plan your work and work your plan in order for something to come to fruition.
Now tell us about the event that is coming up soon.
Yes, the event is, it's the G&X Transformation Moving Forward Empowerment and Vision Board Party. Party. Y'all better get ready, get ready, get ready. And the theme is Envision, Purpose in Plain Sight. Women telling their story about being better on their journey. Whether it's your spiritual journey, your health journey, your business journey, whatever, your entrepreneur journey, whatever journey you're on, there will be some women there that will give you some tools how you can be better, how you can forget about saying, well, you can't do something. Cain was dead and buried before you was born. Amen. So why we using that word? Take that word out of your vocabulary. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So you'll have some people giving you some tools there. There are going to be some door prizes there. It's going to be an awesome time. And after that the speaking is done, whoever has not had a vision board before, has never done one, you will have an opportunity that day. All your supplies will be there for you. You can bring yourself. There will be lunch served. We're going to have different activities. There, you're going to have different goodies to take with you, and it's just going to be a good time.
Well, it sounds like it is going to be great. Well, I tell you what, we are going to take a break, and you come back and give out that information on the date, the time, the location, and everything else that they need.
Okay.
All right, beloved, we will be right back. Welcome back. My guest is Coach Gigi, and she is going to give you the information you need to attend the event. So give the date, time, and place, and all of that.
Okay, the event will be located at 256 Fortification Street. That is the Condi Compound. It is April 14th, 2018, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The participant fee is $10. There are vendor slots available. Those are $30. If you would like to contact me, 601-274-3429. You can register and RSVP on the website, which is www.coachgigi.com. Look to see you there. Come ready and willing and ready to run with your dream.
All right. And once again, the participant who comes, when they come out, they will be able to network with other people?
We will have opportunity for you to network. There will be vendors out there. So if you or anyone that you know has a business or an entrepreneur, they can come out and just get the exposure that they're desiring to get for their businesses. I believe in networking, so we will network. You will get the tools you need. You never know, somebody might be doing the same thing that you desire to do, and you can connect with them. It's about building lasting relationships, meaningful relationships.
Oh, well, great. Well, I look forward to showing my face.
Yes, yes.
And being blessed by you and all of the other participants.
Yes, thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Coach Gigi, for coming out and once again gracing us with your presence.
Thank you for having me.
You are much obliged. Look, much obliged. Beloved, there you have it, Coach Gigi. Let's support her. If you have the time, go out there and register, okay, and become a part of this growing movement. In the meantime, guess what? I am going to plant you now. Oh, yes, I am. And I am going to dig you later. And from there, ta-ta.